Make sure to check out my Patreon for exclusive videos never before seen on YouTube. And don't forget to also check out the memberships on my channel page to join and gain access to perks and see videos early. Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell and be notified of new videos. All the support goes to the production of the channel for better content. Now let's get into the video. Real quick shout out to all the members that are there on the screen. Go check them out. Go give them a like, subscribe, show them some love and support. Also, if this video gets over 250 likes, I shall continue the series. Thank you all for the support. Let's hit 20,000 subscribers, and I will talk to you all later. What if Goku had Frieza's potential? On September 1st, 2022, over a year ago, I made a what if called What If Goku Had Frieza's Potential? And I never did another part, I'm sorry. But that what if did really well, and over a year I have seen people commenting and begging me to do another part of it or to revamp it. So we did a vote and it was really close, so I decided to do an extra vote on top of that, and it won. So we're going blast to the past. We are now going to do What If Goku Had Frieza's Potential in my remastered version. So I'm going to do the first part and then I'm going to continue and do this series. Now, if you guys want to see the series all the way to the end, make sure to like this video and let's get to 250 likes. If we reach this like goal, then I will continue on to the next part, and you guys don't want to miss the next part. Also, because of this, a quick little update. I posted on my community page about memberships and everything else. Now, if you guys remember, I did a Orange Piccolo video discussing on how powerful he was. I love doing it, but YouTube did not like it that much, so it did not get as much views as my what if, which I understand since that's not my normal content, so you guys were not used to that. So I still love doing it, so what I'm doing is I'm putting all those discussions, power scaling, and more for memberships only. So if you want to see that kind of content, come join the Major Dragon Force and you will see a whole bunch of new videos releasing for memberships only. So come support the channel, I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Kakarot was floating in the chambers as the Saiyans scanned his power level. Though his power level was higher than the original, they wouldn't think much of it. Now in this what if, Bardock still would give his son away and send him off to planet Earth. And he would give his life to fight Frieza. Goku would still land and meet Grandpa Gohan, where he would still hit his head and basically calming down his Saiyan behavior. Now sadly, he would still kill Grandpa Gohan and he would still meet Bulma years later. Now this version of Goku had a power level of 200, over 20 times stronger than his original self with basic survival and training. Now let's pause for a sec. In the official Dragon Ball showcase, it took Frieza only a few short months to go from being weaker than Namek's self to fighting Super Saiyan Blue level beings, which is truly incredible. I will be controlling his potential by saying that first, he is a child, and for most of Dragon Ball and early Dragon Ball Z, he isn't in his prime age yet, hence his potential is not at his max. So it's busted, it isn't at its peak. And he's not training for a threat or some of its story just to clear it up. Now let's get back into it. They would still search the Dragon Balls. Now this time around, Goku being much stronger, they would meet Master Roshi. After meeting Master Roshi, he would teach Goku and was amazed by his power and growth. Goku would easily defeat and kill the Red Ribbon Army. This means that Dr. Gero would also be killed in the attacks as well. This would change the Android Saga years later. This story during this Goku would win the tournament and will be fighting Demon King Piccolo. During the Demon King Piccolo arc, he would have easily defeated him as he has no chance against his version of Goku, especially with the power and potential unlock, with the Ultra Divine Water has no chance. So because of this, he would then go train with Kami. Now by the way, Demon King Piccolo would still birth Piccolo Jr., so that would happen the exact same, and he would go train with Kami for a few years, and he would then begin his fight with Piccolo Jr. arc. And this time around, Goku would easily defeat Tien, not much different to how he originally did it, but this time, he would easily defeat Piccolo Jr. Because of this, he would still get with Chi-Chi the same way, and he would spare Piccolo Jr. so Kami doesn't die, and he doesn't want to lose the Dragon Balls either. So him and Chi-Chi would still get married, and their life would finally be at peace. They would have a son and name him Gohan. His potential would be around the same as the original. As there was peace for about 5 years, until one day, Raditz would appear. And he meets Goku at the Kami House, and he tells him of his species, and that he will join or he will die. He taps his scouter, seeing that Goku's power level was 800. That's actually quite impressive for being on this low-level planet, but it was far weaker than him. Raditz and Goku would then fight, as Goku would easily handle Raditz, and he would give him one chance to leave the planet. But Raditz, he wouldn't do that. Raditz would continue to fight Goku, as his Saiyan pride would not let him lose this fight. Raditz even thinks about maybe he can transform to a Great Ape, but there's no moon out, so what is he gonna do? So Raditz would then use a double Sunday, which Goku would easily deflect the attack. There's not much else that Raditz can do. Goku would then prove to him as he would power up. His scouter would rise past 30,000 and then it would blow up. Raditz couldn't believe it. As he has one last ditch effort, he would try and fire an attack towards the Kami House to kill his friends. But then Goku would easily block the attack and he would fly in and kill Raditz. Now off in space, Vegeta and Nappa hear of this power level reading, and they think it's a fluke, but Vegeta does seem pretty interested to go check it out at least, and that Raditz was actually defeated, so they want to go see. They would head to Earth. As they're interested, a year would pass. Now during this year, would they know about it? Now you could argue that when Goku defeated Raditz, he would tell them that two Saiyans will be on their way, more powerful than him. So because of this, Goku and his Z-Fighters would begin their training. Now during this what if, Piccolo would not take Gohan and let him go out on his own, but you could argue that Goku would allow Gohan to live on his own, but Goku would be watching him every now and again from afar alongside Piccolo as they would begin their training, as this was best for Gohan to survive on his own and learn how to control his power. Now, over training, they know that Gohan has intense potential within him, so when he's angered, he can power up even more. With this, Gohan has now two teachers, and he's even stronger than ever. Piccolo is also stronger as well because he has Goku to fight, and he's not babysitting Gohan the entire time, so he has more time to train on his own. So, a year would pass. Now Vegeta and Nappa would arrive. Now the Z-Fighters are waiting for them. Now during this year of training, Goku would train with his son and Gohan and Piccolo. He would also train with the other Z-Fighters as well, just to point that out, but they would probably be around the same strength. Piccolo and Gohan, after the 1 year, they would be a little stronger than the original. Once when they meet the Saiyans, Goku would give them a warning to leave and to never return. As of course this makes Vegeta laugh. As the fight would begin, Nappa would charge in and easily try and punch Goku with all that he had. Goku would easily deflect the attacks with not that much of a threat, as he seems that, wow, this guy is definitely stronger than Raditz, but not as hyped up as Raditz thought he was making him. And Goku was not really that interested. But now who was actually interested to fight was Piccolo. Piccolo would then remove his weighted clothing, and he would fight Nappa, as Goku doesn't want to get in his way. Now because of this, would they still spawn the little, small little Cybermen? I don't think so, as they're not really trying to waste time. So this is when Goku would then fly off and go deal with Vegeta. Piccolo would actually be a little stronger than Nappa by a little bit and overpowering him during their fight, and Piccolo would charge up a special beam cannon, and he would hit Nappa full force and completely blast through his stomach, knocking him to the ground, as Nappa was defeated. But Piccolo was exhausted from the battle. Now cutting to Goku and Vegeta, they would have flown off a little bit, and Vegeta was surprised that this Saiyan is so calm, yet he's in front of a super elite. But now of course they would flock to a more deserted area, and as the fight would go on, Vegeta notices that he doesn't really seem to be trying. As Vegeta would punch him with a lot of power, Goku would easily block the attacks. The tables have turned. And it was Vegeta that actually powered up to his max power of 18,000. He would still continue to fight him, but he sees that this Saiyan's not even breaking a sweat. What's going on here? There must be a trick. There's no way that this low class is beating him. It's impossible. Goku will show him that he's wrong, that with the right training, even a low class can beat a super elite. As he would then power up, Vegeta's scouter would then beep, and it rises. His power level would skyrocket past 40,000, and it would blow up. As Vegeta screamed, there is no way that this is not his true power. There's no way. He would then fire attacks at Goku, which would easily dodge the attacks. He had an idea. If his power level was 40,000, his Great Ape can easily crush that power. So he would summon a fake moon and throw it into the air, and he would transform. Now Goku was surprised to see the Great Ape and to see a big power jump, but Goku was not worried about it. As Goku would then charge up more of his power, he would fly in and deliver powerful blows to Vegeta, knocking him down. As he fired a full power Kamehameha wave, it would hit Vegeta, blasting the ape through rock mountains, as Vegeta would then crash and fall to the ground. With the help of Krillin, they would remove his tail, as Krillin would use his Kanzan and would cut his tail off, and Vegeta would revert to normal. But he was completely exhausted and defeated. He was ready for Goku to kill him, but Goku would offer his hand and help him up. As Goku would actually send him over to Bulma's for him to heal up, Vegeta's ship was destroyed and he was stuck on Earth, but Goku would spare his life. But now, Vegeta knows that Frieza is going to head to Earth to find the Dragon Balls and this high power level that they saw. Now, most likely Frieza would send the Ginyu Force first, and over time, he would then heal up and stay with Bulma, and they would start to fall in love earlier on, and Vegeta would actually train with Goku to prepare for the arrival. As Goku would ask about the Ginyu Force and Frieza, Vegeta would talk about it, saying that Frieza is the most powerful being in the universe, possibly stronger than you, Kakarot. But Goku was actually excited. For the first time in his life, there might be somebody to actually give him the taste of defeat, or maybe a true fight. He's definitely excited for Frieza to show up. So because of this, him and Vegeta would begin to train harder than ever to prepare for the fight, as they would come to start respecting each other, as Goku had an idea for Vegeta. As they could grow stronger using the Zenkai ability, they would use the Hyperbolic Time Chamber and bring Sensu Beans. As him and Vegeta for a whole year, Goku and Vegeta would begin sparring near to the death, beating down Vegeta near death, and Vegeta would use the Sensu Beans and grow stronger. As Goku would actually teach Vegeta martial arts and more about the Earth and everything else and more techniques, and Vegeta would teach Goku about what it means to be a Saiyan and their history. They would finally step out. Vegeta has gotten much stronger. Given the Zenkai's plot-induced ability, even being beat up one time, Goku got 33 times stronger because of it. It's pretty busted. So I'm gonna not give him an insane power level, but Vegeta would go from the 18,000 and his power level was at least 1 to 2 million. Now this is not too far-fetched, as for a whole year, they would beat Vegeta near death and then give him an instant Sensu Bean abusing the Zenkai ability and his adaptability. And Vegeta is a prodigy when he's training smart. You guys gotta understand that Goku is very intelligent when it comes to learning how to train. And Vegeta would want to learn from Goku, which does damage his pride, but if Vegeta trains smart, he is even shown to beat Kakarot and catch up to him easily because he is a natural prodigy being of royal blood. Now he is not stronger than Goku here, Goku is still far stronger, but Vegeta was able to catch up a lot. Now because of this, the Ginyu Force would arrive. Now Vegeta would tell Kakarot to stand back and don't interfere. He would smirk and power up. He would easily defeat all the Ginyu Force, defeating Recoome, Jason, Birder, and of course, Guldo. Captain Ginyu was the last one remaining, and he was battle damaged, but he was shocked to see Vegeta. But now he has a smirk, as he would use Change Now, and he would hit Vegeta and take his body. Now you think that he won, as he would actually turn to fight his comrade Goku, but Goku would actually easily defeat Captain Ginyu, as he's not used to the body, and Goku's far stronger than Vegeta anyway. And Captain Ginyu would try to change bodies to Goku. Goku was surprised, but Vegeta would then jump in time to get his original body back. Vegeta would then scream in anger and fire a full power Gallic gun at Captain Ginyu, killing him, obliterating him completely. As Vegeta was healed, Frieza would be on his way soon. So they would rest and continue training to prepare for his arrival. That is it for this one. If you guys thank y'all for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, 250 likes. If you guys want to check out more discussions and videos, come join the Major Dragon Force by pressing the join button, and you can join either one. That's it. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all later.